What up, guys? Kevin here. Time to play my favorite game, your favorite game, Guy Fieri's favorite game, the Metacritic score game. This is a game where a game comes out, people review it, they give it a score. Metacritic takes all the scores and gives it one number. We're going to guess what that number is. And today we are doing it. We are doing Dragon Age Veilguard, formerly known by a much cooler name called Dragon Age Direwolf. It was Direwolf, right? Whatever. It was way better name. And now we got Veilguard, Dragon Age Veilguard. Hey guys, hey sisters, you want to go play Veilguard? I don't know. Where to even begin with this game? Look, I didn't play the first two Dragon Age games. I guess the first one was really good, considered still the best. And the second one, not so much, but people are looking back a little bit more fondly on it because that's what people do. And then Dragon Age Inquisition was the first Dragon Age game I played. I really loved it. I just looked at PlayStation and it said I put 200 hours into that game, and I can believe it. But I think the consensus was, it was all right. It was all right. I think the game even won Game of the Year, which is crazy because the way the games are coming out here in 2024, I think if this game scores very well and people decide that BioWare is back, it's winning Game of the Year. I don't think Jeff Keighley wants to give it to a Japanese, like a real JRPG game, like Metaphor, Final Fantasy. But Dragon Age, the Veilguard, has to do it. They have to bring BioWare back. They have to get the game back together. Is the game back together? Are the people from Jade Empire? That's the BioWare I know. I remember playing Jade Empire. Was it like my senior year of high school? And just being absolutely blown away. Is that BioWare back? I don't know. It's like I'm watching these videos, all these like nerdy essays. Oh, what happened to Bethesda? What happened to Blizzard? It's like, yeah, all the people that worked there 30 years ago who made great games 30 years ago left, died, or retired. Like, what do you expect? But yeah, the Veilguard here. Now, if you remember, they did the initial like weird CGI trailer of this game, and everyone, including myself, was going, "What is this shit?" It looked like Fortnite, the game. Fortnite is a video game, duh. Fortnite, the medieval game. It looked like garbage. It just looked really, 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 really bad. And then I think about a day or two or a week later, they showed a gameplay trailer, and people went, okay, all right, that's better. That's better, even though I still don't think it's better. But ever since then, they've had, I think, a couple more previews, and people seem to be a little bit more on board. Shout out to that Shinobi602 who keeps sucking the game's dick like every day on Twitter. Like, dude, we get it. You're getting paid by them, even though you haven't told us you get paid by them. Please tell me you're getting paid by them because you keep sucking this game's pee-pee. Yeah, the show's not for kids. But the Veilguard, it's just games. 2014, Kevin, was still in just figuring games out mode. I feel like by then I'm like, oh, I know what I like and what I don't like. Now I really do. And I don't think I am down with what I'm seeing at Veilguard. I just say that because I loved Inquisition so much. And it's crazy to think that I love a game so much, put over 200 hours in, and then the follow-up, I'm like, pass, or I don't care. I'm going to buy it, but it feels like a game I'm going to play an hour or two and go, I wish I had kept my $70. Because the game just doesn't look good, guys. It still doesn't look good. It looks too clean and polished. Like, this is a medieval setting. And I went back and looked at the other Dragon Age games, and they definitely had maybe a little bit more cartoonish style than like a Dark Souls or Skyrim. But I think just the limits of the hardware back then still gave it a good like medieval fantasy vibe. This shit I'm seeing with Veilguard is just too clean and whimsical for me. The was it the Lunari, whatever, the horn people? I forgot what they're, the Cunari, Lunari, whatever that person's face that I keep seeing. What the fuck? Like, I hate I hate just being Mr. Woke, Mr. Day. Like, I'll leave that to the woke day nerds who have nothing better to do. I try to be above it. I understand most entertainment that I consume is made by liberals. It just is. So I understand I'm going to live in that world and I could turn my brain off. But when I saw that Cunari's face, I'm just like, really? It's like, did they just went out and find the wokest person and scan their face and like, you're going to be a Cunari? How do we go from Iron Bull to Iron Jill? Like, come on. But that being said, I feel like we have a Nintendo Switch situation going on here. I feel like we have a Breath of the Wild situation going on here. What does that mean? I feel like the Switch and Breath of the Wild, which we're coming off of the Wii U and Skyward Sword, I believe. Yeah, they were down pretty bad. So they had a very low bar to get over. And as long as they did the work, they were going to get unanimous praise and everyone was going to love Nintendo and Zelda again. Yes, they're back. I know, because I was one of them. I'm like, man, I really want a great Zelda game and a great Nintendo console handheld to play. I want Nintendo back in my life. And for the most part, they did it. Maybe not so much for me with Breath of the Wild, but just like, hey, this is a great handheld platform. The couple years that I did enjoy it for Xenoblade, but like they did it and people embraced them and gave them high praise. I think that's what's going to happen here with Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I think they got a very low bar to hop over. And I think we're going to get at least an 85 plus, and people are going to say BioWare's back. BioWare's back, guys. Even though deep down we know this isn't the BioWare standards we know and love, but I think we collectively just all want BioWare back. And that's why I'm going to give the Veilguard, man, I'm going to give it a 91. I'm doing it. Yeah, 91 for Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Simply on that. I think the game's gone gold. It seems to be in a very polished and well-performing state. All it has to do now is just be good enough. And I think that's good enough for 91. And I do think in the back of reviewers' minds, I don't want to give it to a JRPG for Game of the Year. Let's give it to this. Let's bump up the score. You just see it? Can you just see this game just winning Game of the Year already? I don't know. But no, I really do hope it's good. I know I've been kind of crapping all over it. Guys, I just watch gameplay of it over and over. I'm just like, man, it's just too clean and All right, well, that's it. I just did an episode of Ease 10 Nordics. Go check that out. But had a lot of fun. This new season, I would say, of Metacritic Score Game is doing very well. So thank you guys. I will catch you next time. I'll talk to you later. Later.